I did kind of like a two-part video. I did one tutorial on my everyday makeup. This is like how I do my makeup all the time. It's my favorite eye look ever. I feel like it makes my eyes kind of pop because the orange looks really good with the green. So I did half tutorial and then half how I put my extensions in and how to make your hair blend really good with extensions. So I hope you like it. I hope you have a great day, and thanks so much for watching. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my little moisturizer here. I'm almost done with it. It's so cute, isn't it? So it's I don't know how to pronounce this, but I use it as my moisturizer. I think I put this in my last video that I got this as a sample at Sephora, and I've been using it every day since I got it. I don't feel like it's that amazing. Like, I don't notice a huge difference, but I want to use it because I have it. It smells really nice, kind of like citrus. So I've been getting this pimple in the same spot for like so long, and people used to ask me if I had a piercing here because there's like a little scar. No, it's just a pimple that keeps coming back. For primer, I'm going to use my Too Faced Hangover primer. Set and focus. Let me focus next to my face. But yeah, I've been really liking this. It's so it feels just like lotion, and I love that. I feel like it makes my foundation look really nice too. Okay, so for my foundation, I'm going to use the CoverGirl Healthy Elixir. Last time I used this, it like burned the crap out of my face. So I'm going to try it again, and if it burns it again, I'm not using this anymore. So it's not burning at all, and I actually really love the color. It matches perfectly, and it doesn't feel cakey. It's very nice. It looks very natural. Okay, so for probably the last couple days, I've been using the Girl Pro Conceal. It's a concealer, but it's in, I forget what color this is. It's the one just darker than Toast or something like that. Anyways, so I've been using this every single day, and I put it right here. I blend it in, and then I do my concealer after. And this is kind of dark, so I kind of just put a little bit like that. And then I use this brush and blend it in. See, it gives it like a perfect contour. Okay, so for my concealer, I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is, I think, my favorite concealer. I like it more than Shape Tape because it's not so thick. Like, Shape Tape is so thick and full coverage. I prefer this. Okay, so to set my under eye concealer, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in Banana. And I put this in this Physicians Formula little package because this right here is so messy. It gets everywhere and it's so annoying. like that. And then I get my brush. This is just my e.l.f. angled brush. And that makes it a little bit better. Still is messy, but it's better than that little stupid container. So I'm just gonna set where I put my concealer, then I'll just brush it away. Okay, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. Okay, so for my bronzer, I'm gonna use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I'm going to use the middle color right here that's almost gone. Okay, so for my blush, I'm going to use the Pro Fusion Blush Palette. I'm going to use, I think I'm going to do, maybe this color right here. Okay, then for my highlight, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild and Precious Petals. So before I do my eyeshadow, I'm just going to put some right here. Okay, so I have this little like Z palette of all my individual Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows, and this one is my favorite. Like, I've been using this color every single day when I do this makeup look, like, for so long. It's burnt orange, and it's like the perfect color for my skin. It is so beautiful. It makes my skin look so bronzed. Ugh, I love it. So I'm just going to be putting this in, actually I'm going to be putting it all over. I might put a shimmer on my lid, but we'll see. In the Mario palette, there's this shade that I am obsessed with. It's this color right here, and it's called Kim. And it's perfect because it's almost the same color as burnt orange, but it's shimmer. So I usually just use my finger and pack it on. See, it like blends in perfectly. Oh, I love it. All right, so I'm just gonna put I'm just gonna put the burnt orange on my bottom lash line. So normally with my everyday look for my eyeshadow, I just stop here and I put mascara on. but I want to just deepen up the outer corner. So I'm going to use this color called Brick. It's another ABH single shadow. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that in my outer corner here to deepen it up, and then I'll stop. I promise. Maybe. I think that I'm done with my eyes. I want to keep going, but normally this is how I would do my eye makeup for every day, so I'm just gonna stop. So I'm just gonna use the L'Oreal Luminous Lash Paradise, and then I'm gonna use also the Maybelline Stiletto. Okay, so this would be the final look with my makeup. So now I'm gonna move on to my hair. I'm gonna turn around so you can see how I put in my extensions. Let me turn my straightener on. Okay, so my hair comes down to like here. So my hair is kind of like medium length, and it helps a lot with my extensions because that way you can't really tell where my extensions end. It looks more like I just have layers. So what I do is I get a really small amount of hair for the first part, because I feel like the one thing that you can really tell if you don't do this step is if you have a thick part of hair on the bottom where your first layer is connected to, you'll be able to see the shorter hair on the inside. So when you have your hair forward, you'll be able to see that there's hair that's shorter and it shows more. So I get a small amount of hair, and my hair is really thick, so sometimes it won't work the same if your hair is more thin. But what I would do is if I had really thin hair, I would still get a smaller amount, but I would tease it all up here so you have a good grip for your extensions. My hair is so thick that I really don't need any type of teasing at all. Okay, so that's the little hair that I have there. I get the two corners here, and I clip them just like that, and then I clip the middle. Then I'll do the next step. I'll just grab the same amount of hair that I did for the first clip, and then I'll do the same thing because this is the exact same length as the other one. Okay, so once I have all my big ones coming up, I have it all the way up to here. I'm going to take my little ones and kind of just fill in the spots in the front that I don't have extensions. So I'll do one right there. I'll do one right under it so it gives me a little bit more layers. Clip it right there. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. One right here, one under that, and then this is where you can just kind of eyeball it and see where it needs hair. So I would put one right under where kind of like the fringe area is. So I'll put one right there. So this one comes down long and it blends in with the front part of your hair. Like that, and then I'll do the same thing to the side. There, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye! I feel like a YouTuber.
Oh! Where's my camera? We should take pictures without that. I can't handle this.
Focus it. Like, hold the button down a little bit.
Honestly, I love makeup, but I suck at it. I'm so bad at this.
There you go.
This is the Fenty Beauty. Let me show you how it works.
She don't know how it works.
My face goes. Where's like? Oh wait. Fenty Beauty.
She don't know how it works.
I know how it works.
I don't know how this works.
That's what it's called. Fenty Beauty.
By Z Palette.
That's like such a quality.
Sephora.
This is so cool.
Which,
The fake. Better Than Sex mascara. It is called Voluminous Lash
stop being
Paradise.
immature, God.
This is the best highlighter.
What you
not
said?
better than the Fenty Beauty. But this is the
What you said?
Me?
Wet n Wild.